Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
From all of us, we say congratulations for your wife's ceremony, the Aksu Hotel Ceremony, and the senior high chief Zenon. We say congratulations. First of all, let us start from the Aksu. How excited are you? How has it been since the ceremonies?
Okay. The Aksu Ceremony is the crown of a woman's glory in her husband's house. It's the pinnacle of her marriage. It shows that she has come, she has seen, and she has conquered. It is a thing of joy for a woman to attain the Aksu title. She becomes the Ondekaka of one kingdom. The implication is she is crowned as a person, a woman whose interest is to provide for everybody, every member of the community. That's why we call her Ondekaka, somebody who makes food for everybody without an exception. She cooks for everybody. It's a recognition of those achievements that the Aksu title is celebrated.
So, based on what I know, your wife is not from Iran.
Yeah.
Did it take you anything to convince her to do what she just wanted to do this really out of her love for you and for the family and for the community?
Now, once a woman is married to a man, she acquired the citizens of that husband or man. She was not born in Wepawanu. She was born at Awuchi. Her ancestral parents are from Uto, but she's married to me, so she's now from Uwanu.
Yeah. Okay. Before we go to your chieftaincy, from your growing up, your career, your education till now, how fulfilled are you? Do you feel fulfilled?
To God be all the glory. I think I can say without any fear of equivocation that if I could Caesar, I came, I saw, and I conquered. I am fulfilled all round, and I give God all the glory, and I thank God for His unmerited favors. It's not because I'm sinless, but God decided to show me His mercy. He says it in the Holy Scripture. There is not of it that willeth, or of it that runneth. It is the Lord that showeth mercy. It's not by your might. It is the Lord that shows mercy, that shows favor.
In this kind of conversation, I always like to ask this question. There are experiences growing up. There are remarkable experiences. While there are experiences, there are remarkable experiences. Can you share just one with us? And we know we will have many of them, just one for the sake of time.
I don't know what to say about remarkable experiences. And you're asking me to mention one. I don't know which one is remarkable or most remarkable. I have quite a number of experiences I had, which are all remarkable. For example, when I was in Form 3, I was over ambitious. I wrote my General Certificate of Education, GCA, and God so favored me that I made Grade 9 also. That's Division 1 in Form 3. That was remarkable. Then the second one was, I started when I was admitted to do an ordinary national diploma in Auchi Polytechnic. From year 2, after 1 year, I registered for ICANN, and I started doing the exam. I did the first stage when I was in my ND2 or ND1 or ND2. Then the second stage when I was still in my ND, and I cleared the 2 stages. Then we need to have 3 stages of ICANN, and the first 2 I cleared them before I completed my OND. So after that I move on to my professional employment, and it took me another 12 months, and I completed my ICANN. So in my class, I think the next person to me came after 2 years or 3 years. And I stopped at OND. Then when my mates were still doing their HND, I was doing my master's in University of Lagos. So those are remarkable experiences which we give God all the glory.
Yes, it's actually remarkable because that is what we aspire to be, and your life has been an encouragement to a lot of us. So I'm not surprised that you are selected to take one of the most senior rank in the chief basic title in our community. How do you feel about this, sir?
Yeah, I think first I give God the glory. It's an honor I won't take with levity. And if you look at the list of the people that His Royal Majesty is going to honor tomorrow in Wano, so he assemble some of the best of Wano indigenous or citizens to be so honored. I think I thank His Royal Majesty, Dr. George Oshapi Ekabo, for the honor of making me a senior high chief. I think for me too well, there are no things I go about seeking. I don't go about seeking for honor or recognition. I think God has recognized me by Himself for all the things, the graces and favor God has shown me, so that He has recognized me. So I have not always sought recognition from man or from anybody, but the one God has shown me and given to me.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Quickly, let's go into, you have been president of Zimbabwe for 3 months. This is March, and I know you were handed over to in January. How has the journey been? What have you experienced so far in leading your colleagues and those people of the same caliber and a little bit more exposure than you?
Yes, I've been in the office now for 3 months. Today is 29th of March, 3 months. But before then I was a vice president, so we were in power, so there are a lot we knew. But going by the comments from past president of the club, every member of the club, I think the past 3 months have been very eventful. Okay, human angle, and we are working on our clubhouse and clubland. I believe that by the grace of God, by December this year, after our one year, we will look at what we have achieved, and we trust God will continue to favor us, grant us good health, and grant us His grace to do the things we have proposed to do.
By providence, you have become president at the time Zimbabwe is clocking 40 years.
Yeah.
That is remarkable also.
Yeah.
What are the plans in place? Because I know that for a club to have attained 40 years and still strong, a lot of things must have gone into it.
Yeah.
What are we expecting?
Yeah, we are going to have a celebration in our annual convention in July, which will be at 40. And the grand finale will be in December this year, during the Christmas season. celebrate Usagbe at 40. You have said something which has been said. Well, this month, I think the 3rd week of this month, we mandated every chapter to assemble their members and give thanks to God for His mercies, for His graces, for His favors, and for His goodness the past 40 years. 2 of the clerics where we went to do Thanksgiving drew out the remarkable thing about a social club that has existed for 40 years and is still waxing stronger. One of the clerics is an imam in the mosque at the Solar Market, where Bonoga worship. They had a video, and the cleric was saying it is remarkable for a club, social club, to clock 40 years and still waxing stronger, and having the wisdom to thank Allah for that 40 years we have in this thing. So when we went for Thanksgiving, Our Lady of Fatima Catholic Church, Aguda, the officiating minister, the priest, the Reverend Father, also said it, that it is remarkable that we have been 40 years and the club is stronger, and we have the wisdom to thank God for it. These are 2 different, the 2 major religions in the world, Islam and the Catholic Church, or the Christian faith. It came from their mind or from their spirit or whatever, and that these people have done well. And all the chapters, from Lagos chapter, Port Harcourt chapter, Abuja chapter, Akenebude home chapter, the chapter in US and all that, we all had Thanksgiving, and it was remarkable.
Well, like we know, for every job well done is an expectation of something to come. For Usagbe at 40, what do we expect from Usagbe in the next 10 years? If you are to project
in the next
10 years.
10 years. Okay. There are a lot in the pipeline in our plan, our proof. At our club land now, we have a hall, which is what we use for our activities, our AGM, our gala night, and all that. There are other things we want to incorporate, we want to develop, which we have started. We need to have a restaurant and bar. We need to have a swimming pool. We need to have a lawn tennis court. We have a lawn tennis court that has been disused for some time. We are renovating it. We also want to have table tennis courts, so that we have sporting facilities for ourselves, for our youth, and where we can also train our youth go into professional sporting activities, which are a lot of money. Those who play at the professional level of those sports make money in millions of dollars. So we want to develop those sporting facilities, so that we can add that as one of our contribution to the development of human resources, human capital in one power Uzan Kingdom.
Despite what ambitious and we are, I won't say we hope, we are sure that once we conceive it, they must do it. So we expect that in minutes. Finally, you've been a banker. Something just came up yesterday, and the CBN have released a circular that all banks should capitalize.
Yeah.
Is that necessary? Is that a necessity now, based on the level of the economy? That would be our political sense.
Yes, I was reading this morning that for mega banks, they need to shore up their share capital to 500 billion. I think most of those banks in that league have actually attained 500 billion share capital. Some of the banks have attained that. It's not going to be difficult for the mega banks, but the regional banks is going to be difficult for them. A bank like Wema Bank for them to be able to muster a share capital of 500 billion. To be tough for them. The other banks that have foreign ownership, it's going to be easy for them because of the exchange rate. So 500 billion is just about $500 million also. So, and they have share capital, already, most of which are in excess of 200 billion. So it's not going to be too difficult for the banks who are already doing well to show up their capital to 500 billion.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
We appreciate this audience, and like we always say, I always close in any interview. We are going to call on you again.
You are welcome.
Yes, Matt.
Thank you. You're always welcome.